here we go in K1 rules in the bantam featherweight division, which is a division that I made up for 63 kilos. In the blue shorts we have Ciaran Loughran, and in the white and red Venom shorts we have Alan Watt.
Yeah,
Referee Aidan Marin gets the action underway.
Both guys look a good size for the weight. Watt firing off with a hook straight on. Loughran, who's got more range. Nice trip there.
That's a nice trip. There's a whole lot of reach in that cage right now, Jay.
Yeah, definitely. He looks for the same trip again, but Watt doesn't let him have it this time. Gets one of his own.
There's nobody in there, referee Aidan Marin included, that had a problem reaching the top shelf. Another beautiful trip, and it almost looked like he was setting up an armbar on the floor there, Jay.
Yeah, both these guys are just coming out of MMA gyms, but with well-versed striking coaches as well, so more than happy to test the skills under different rule sets.
Absolutely. So
big low kick, but a good counter right hand from Watt. Watt looks more confident with his punches thus far. Loughran working the kicks, and obviously he's had a couple of trips as well.
And so under these rules, they're allowed to grab with one hand until they strike. Another takedown on that off the low kick attempt.
Yeah, and Watt's countering well with that right hand off that low kick. Good knee and a right hand moving out of the clinch for Watt. And Watt just driving forward, seems to have a little bit more power at the moment.
There's been a lot of takedowns this first round already, surprisingly.
I'd like to see Loughran just really assert his punches a little bit more. Nice straight, sharp with a jab, but he's letting Watt in, and when he's on the inside, he's throwing heavier shots.
Watt seems to have a bit more power, but using his range well was Loughran.
Oh. I'm not sure, it might have been a shot to the body there, and it's dropped Loughran, and he looks in some considerable pain. We all know what those liver shots feel like.
Absolutely, he's definitely hurt. He felt that.
He might not carry on from there. He's getting the count.
Referee Aidan Marin having a look, see if he's able to keep going, and maybe saved by the bell.
Yeah, I think saved by the bell. A little bit of confusion there, but it might have been that knee to the body that got through. And yeah, really drilled home there, because you saw Loughran just drop to his knees. Absolutely.
Gut check now between rounds here for Ciaran Loughran. Whether he can recover from that body shot. And it's probably the most painful knockout you can get, is a knockout on the body.
Oh yeah, and the delayed reaction, it's not as soon as it hits you, it's kind of the sinking realization and the pain just traveling all the way through your body, and you know, you feel almost helpless. And it's been very fortunate that that was right at the end of the round, where he's got a minute to recover in between, because that's not the kind of pain that goes away quickly.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how he recovers after that now, if he can go back to using the range. Watt, as you said, having a lot of success in the inside there, bringing some very strong rounded punches into play. And either the knee or one of those to the body was what caused the damage at the end of round one.
Yeah, it was when you don't see the immediate reaction, you know, when it's a delayed reaction, it's hard to tell, but he definitely got nailed with a big shot there. Let's see what he comes out for in round two.
Well, kudos to begin with that he's back out for the second round after taking a shot like that, but let's see what gas he has left in the tank as we kick off the second round.
What enthusiastic to start the second round there.
He's plainly put the first round behind him now. Nice leg kick there from Watt. Followed up with a couple of nice straights.
Yeah, and you see Loughran just not really using his reach to his advantage, because he's letting Watt in every time. Every time he looks to punch, he's finding his way in. If Loughran stays behind his jab and his straights, you know, he should be punishing Watt on the way in, and he's not really doing that.
I think he's worried about that leg kick now too, and catching it seems to be the game plan. Working the opposite way around for Watt there, though they couldn't quite connect on a strike off that.
And a big right hand lands up, that one got through.
That was a nice straight, and I was just going to comment when Watt threw that body shot there, why he isn't going to the body more, knowing that he's after hurting him earlier in the round.
Yeah, tried to stick that right hand to the body as well.
It's a little bit surprising he's not working to the body a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you've had success with something, you know, maybe he's just waiting to pull one out of the bag, but you can see a few big welts there on the body of Loughran. He's obviously taken some kicks and punches. And to the legs as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Watt going up high with a kick, because he's got Loughran really dropping his hands to catch it.
And I think the enthusiasm Loughran showed for the fight at the start of this round seems to have waned a little bit. Probably that liver shot still telling on him.
Yeah, and the second round has been definitely more one-sided than the first. Both very competitive for both fighters in the first, but Watt having it mostly his own way in the second. As I say that, a nice right hand from Loughran.
That's the curse of the commentary booth right there, JR. First time tonight.
Watt looking to finish the round strong with a low kick and some heavy hooks on the inside.
Watt was winding up for something there. Didn't quite come off, but I think we can probably put this round in the books for him.
Yeah, and it's an almost insurmountable task on the judges' scorecards at least for Loughran. 10-8 in the first for the knockdown, 10-9 in the second. He's going to need a finish if he wants to take a win home at the Ulster Hall tonight.
Absolutely.
Has he got it in the bag? He's eating some big shots. He got dropped with the punch or the knee to the liver. You know, after you've taken that for 2 rounds, do you have the power left in the locker to be able to deliver that kind of shot?
We have to see what kind of tenacity we have in Loughran.
And there's no doubt he's tough. He's still in there, and he's not shying away from the fight, but he just seems to be letting it run away from him a little bit.
His movement seems to have slowed, definitely. No, I can't say that I blame him after taking a shot like that, and has also taken a fair bit of damage on that leg in the second round. So here we go for our third round. And it has to be let everything go for Loughran now if he wants to have a chance at winning this fight.
Yeah, and why not? As I say, nothing to lose at this stage. But again, what coming out is, but a nice kick to the body from Loughran.
A lovely body shot there. And he's pushing forward now. He wants it. Very tough young fighter, this guy.
And I think his corner must have told him he needs to come out and go for the stoppage, and he's going for it. He landed another good kick to the body. These guys are just going toe to toe now.
And this is what the fans here in the Ulster Hall want to see, is 2 gladiators going at it. Loughran is not finished yet. I think he's given that message to Watt loud and clear.
Yeah, not at all. And both guys using similar tactics, countering the low kick with the right hand. Watt looking to close the distance a little bit more, look for a single leg.
That's what it looked like, all right. Now, something that's a little bit frowned upon in K1 rules, but that was a lovely shovel hook to the body there by Watt.
Yeah, and he followed it with that kick to the body as well. Yeah. Working that liver and floating rib of his opponent. He knows the damage is there.
Loughran slowing down here again after that initial flurry. Both men mouths wide open and tired here, but still putting it on the line.
Yeah, and they say, you know, work your body, you know, take it out of the body, and the energy will go. It's like you know, taking it out of the gas tank, and that's definitely worked for Watt in this fight so far.
Absolutely, and to punctuate that point, he landed another shovel hook to the body on the left. And it looked like Loughran felt that one a bit more.
Yeah, and again he went with that right hand. He caught the kick, and instead of going to the head, he went with the right to the body. So he's definitely sensed that as a weakness.
Yep, he's adjusted his trajectory now. And again with the right straight to the body. Looking for a home for his knee, finds it just under the rib cage there.
And Loughran just backing off a little bit more now. He's not really leading with anything. As I say that, he goes for the kick, but gets countered heavy. 10 seconds left.
Referee Aidan Marin separates them, likely to be the last installment of the fight, and it is. The bell is gone. And we've reached our unofficial decision here, Jay, haven't we?
Yeah, but we've got judges for a reason. And for me, you know, one-sided fight in terms of judges' scorecards. An excellent fight, don't get me wrong. Loughran is tough, but I think we know who our winner is tonight.
Absolutely. Let's go to the cage for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges scored the fight unanimously for your winner. Fighting out of the red corner, Alan Watt! And give it up for his opponent, folks. He'll be back, Ciaran Loughran.